Man, your hands are rough, your back is hairy, your talk is tough, your smell is scary. Here's what you're not a fairy. No, you're a beer drinking real life man. And when the beat comes out, you do the carving. You hate Tom Cruise, but you love Lee Marvin. You're a man, and that's a bonus.
That is the music from the Full Monty, which is starting up at Stages in Kirkwood. Joining us here to talk about the Full Monty at Stages is Brent Michael DeRoma.
Oh, yeah.
And Milton Craig Neely.
With a very strong handshake.
Yeah. Now, we got a text message from a listener who wanted me to ask you one question and one question only. Do we see the Full Monty at Stages?
Yes and no.
Aha.
Oh.
You're going to have to come check it out.
Yes.
To see. But the show, despite its cover title,
yes,
is about a whole lot more than going the Full Monty. It's about this blue-collar journey with these 6 guys who really take their own path to each of them finding themselves in a different light that they didn't really notice before.
Talk about that for a moment, because the Full Monty, everyone knows about the Full Monty, but it's much more deeper than that. Take a moment and talk about that.
Yeah, the show is incredibly comical. It uses some Buffalo language, manner. These guys are really, really, really
Buffalo, New York.
Yes, Buffalo, New York. Yes,
we don't actually speak Buffalo.
Buffalo language.
Buffaloian.
I'd be hard for me to understand that.
I speak a little deer, but
yeah, there's an immense amount of heart along with it's a beautifully edgy show, and it's something. Maybe not for kids, but it is for everyone.
The premise is that these guys are all down and out, and they got to make some money, right? And they sort of come together and put on a show, right?
And as actors,
Absolutely.
we know that very well.
Oh yeah.
Have you done the Full Monty before? That's a weird question.
Yeah.
For me, it is. I feel like I was born doing the Full Monty. Yes, I have. I've done it several times. I remember. It's funny how it just flows off your tongue. The Full Monty. I was in England. Happened to be in England working when the actual film came out several years ago, and I went to see this lovely little independent film in England called The Full Monty, and I was like, the Full Monty. What is that? And now we say it like it's it's not an American saying, but now it is. Mm-hmm. And I went to see this little English movie, and I thought, oh my God, it's everything that you just described, Brent. And I went, but it was so thick and so full of colloquialisms and English things and I thought it's so lovely, but it'll never America will never see this, and then it became a worldwide hit. But yeah, I have to answer your question. I have done the Full Monty several times.
The movie came out 20 years ago? It's got to be
2000.
2000.
Wait, no,
no. I saw it in the 90s. Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it had to be
the
like
musical
90.
came out October 26th, 2000.
Yeah, the musical came out, and it's been shown.
I was gonna say
Broadway.
96, 97.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Thank you.
That's 20 years or so.
Yeah. Which is.
Yeah, right, exactly. Blink your eyes and it's 20 years. Talk about Stages for a moment.
I can't.
I've
I've never been there.
You've never been?
This is my first. I'm a Stages virgin. I was meant to come several times, and something pulled me away. I was like, "Yep, I'll come," and then.
Where are you in from?
New York.
New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Brent, where are you in from?
New York.
You're from. Have you been to Stages before?
I've been here all summer.
He lives here.
I was going to say, you look
met
familiar.
you guys.
He was here. I saw him at the other one.
I've been lucky enough to do Smokey Joe's, which started
Smokey
the season.
Joe's.
Anything Goes, and also the Full Monty.
Yeah. So you're here for the summer then?
Yes, it's the best summer I've had.
Smokey Joe was a great. I saw Smokey Joe. That was well received by the audience. The audience loved it.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming. You guys were a great crowd. I remember.
So Stages is it's a regional theater. The people who behind Stages keep winning all these Tonys. But it's a production. It's not a traveling show. It's put on here.
Yes, it's mounted
right,
here.
which is sort of a nice thing because you don't necessarily get to see that very often in places like St. Louis.
I don't get to see much of anything in St. Louis because I live in New York. But no, I know what you mean.
The
I mean,
regional theaters that are sort of produce their own shows.
No, it's great. It's a nice situation they have in stages, and to know that it's ongoing. A lot of regional theaters have they also have a season at stages, but I mean to see like the different people have office jobs and their departments, and it's like not people that have day jobs and then come and do stages after work.
Right.
And I've been in a lot of situations where that happens.
Super passionate. Everyone on
absolutely.
stages is all about making the best show they can.
Yeah.
And the audience is, they are.
I keep hearing that. I can't
Very
wait.
amazing.
Yeah, the audience is really, they know where they're sitting in their season tickets, and they go and they cheer, and, and they know everything there is to know about you guys.
It's a really cool sort of, in your intimate theater.
Yes.
And it's a perfect space, and they know exactly how to use it.
Yeah.
So it's the people in the back row are having the same experience as the people who are sitting in the front row.
There's not a bad seat in the house.
Yeah, there
It's
isn't.
just not a bad seat in the
And
house.
since
It's
it
really
is an
great.
intimate theater, and if you guys do the full Monty,
That part is not so.
We'll all become friends very quickly.
really get to know each other.
All right, Stages in Kirkwood. It runs September 4th through October 4th. So it's the full month, the full Monty. Brent Michael DeRoma
Yes.
and Milton Craig Neely. They're in the full Monty. Stages starts September 4th. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
You got it. 8:45, we'll check traffic weather next on KTRS.
Don't miss the Delta Trading Show, Sundays at 2 p.m.